Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming today again with another World of Warships operations video. It's, oh crap, how is it called? We have to save the Raptor, which is an aircraft carrier up ahead. We have 3 support ships. Why isn't that? That is the right one. A Camion, its arsenal brings ammunition, the Defender, the Liberty, which repairs it, and the Bogue, which brings more aircraft to the carrier. We have protect and support him and bring him through an area. There are a couple of secondary objectives. There's one that destroy 3 ships in I don't remember when. Save the support ships and one other. Race to the finish before the Ranger, the carrier up here, actually does. The Raptor. Destroy 3 ships within a minute is one of the tasks. And supposedly there should be a destroyer coming around this corner, if I remember correctly. And it's not that hard actually. The first time I just tried to see what we have to do in this mission, and I played with the Marblehead, and I got 5 stars immediately in the first try. So it's one of the easier missions. I still haven't gotten 5 stars for the first one. That was not enough lead for this little destroyer thingy. I probably should not do broadsides, complete broadsides. I probably should pace out my firing like this. So most of them will hit center mass-ish. That's on fire. And that will be the end of it. Switch to high explosive, to armor piercing. Oops, that was a waste of a salvo. Switch back to high explosives, because that's the last ship we have to think over there. That's one broadside of armor piercing, which will miss mostly because he started to turn. Maybe I hit the rear a bit. Actually, one shell hit. And if we get this one down, we should be kind of good. That should have been 3 ships within a minute. There we go, yep. And there is supposed to be no ships for a moment at least. I did speed up a bit too much here. The Marblehead was way slower. I didn't make it in that much of time up here. If I remember correctly... I don't actually remember correctly. Just gonna wait here for a moment if anything pops up. I'm pretty sure some ships will pop up on this side, and in the end there will be some enemy reinforcements coming from this side. For the moment we just have to save the support ships. So, escort the floating workshop engineer to Raptor, which is the first one, the Liberty ship here, which is actually coming in. And as soon as he is at the side of the Raptor, he will pop a repair field, like we knew from the first mission. When you stay in there, you get actually repaired. Oh, we actually have an aircraft carrier on our team this time. Nice. There's another Cleveland. The Nuremberg is not doing too hot. He took most of the heat. And this one, that's another Cleveland. That looks like a clan. RKT. REKT. Panzerheki and Pomohanami. Maybe a German clan. Also, my clan tag is for... the YouTuber groups I joined way back with Ark. I should really keep continuing playing a little bit more of Ark, but yep, there we go. Enemy ships coming in. I probably should switch back to armor piercing. I could do a significant amount of damage with armor piercing here because he's broadside onto me. Of course the first salvo is high explosive because I had to clear the barrel. That's not gonna hit. Ouch. You don't need to beep at me, you were the one running into me. So turn around so we can get a full broadsides into that ship, which is actually not very well angled against me. My shell velocity should be high enough that this was... I actually did aim too far ahead. There's a Miyoko, which apparently can't hit me for the life of it, and there was a Citadel on my side, on my part. Proceed due southwest. Ouch. That actually did hurt, buddy. Gonna extinguish the fire, even though he probably will set me on fire again in a second. Probably should switch a target to this guy over here. No other secondary objectives have been launched yet. Ouch. Keep turning because he is hurting me right now. And they took out my steering. I actually have the right commander skills, so I'm not rendered completely immobile. But I definitely need to go closer to the repair ship to continue, if I survive that. Probably switch to high explosive for the next salvo, because I'm just hitting the superstructure there, which is not really helpful. Well, never mind. There is the repair field I need. Yeah, okay. I was going to say I do a decent amount of damage, but that's not true. So I'm going to sail along the Ranger for a short time here, and now you see we have other secondary tasks. Save the support ships, destroy the carrier Hoto, and destroy the carrier Tatsu? Which should be possible to do. That's not gonna hit anything. I do need to get into the inner repair field here. I'm not doing too hot at the moment. That's not going to hit. Would be surprised if any of those hit. Yeah. That might be good. Enemy contact on the other side as well. I just need to get into the repair field for a little bit. None of my shells hit, but maybe we can get a hit in on the carrier here. My shells should have nice enough arc to clear the island. Never mind. No need for that. There are two destroyers on this side. Slow down a bit to quarter speed. I can't see this guy. Won't be able to clear the island with those shots. But that should be a good salvo here on the cruiser coming alongside here. And I did switch to armor piercing, so the next salvo should be pretty nice hit. Except maybe I have sailed too far ahead that everything will hit the island. Yep, not everything. The most rear turret actually did clear. Citadel. Nah, just a few normal hits. So gonna back to high explosives. Still in the repair circle for the moment, but not much longer. Come on, speed up. I want to stay in the repair circle for a bit because I'm down too much health. I'd rather not be down that much health. Hopefully I will be able to get a nice broadside into this destroyer. Probably should slow down so I don't run into his torpedoes. Just two shells cleared the island. Now everything cleared the island, but there is another destroyer already firing a salvo of torpedoes into our carrier, I think. You're probably gonna hit our carrier. did get the destroyer. No, our buddy actually saved the carrier, but we lost our repair ship, which is also unfortunate. So we have the opportunity to, to outrun the carrier to the extraction zone, which will help with the secondary task, or which gives us a secondary task. I'm gonna launch my catapult fighter once more. Ah, come on, they keep hitting my steering. That's just gnarly of you. Oops, I didn't notice there was another. Ugh. And I'm on fire, and I don't have fire extinguisher up and ready. I'm done for. There's no chance in hell I'm gonna survive that. Maybe the salvo sinks him. Nope. Barely even hit him. Maybe. One hit. There he goes. And there I go. So, not very fruitful outcome here, but we're gonna see how the other guys of our team do. That's another Cleveland. I don't think we're gonna make it this time. I didn't realize there was one on my port side. Well, if he didn't get me, I guess this guy up here would have gotten me. Because I don't think he switched fire before I sunk. I think he probably was still firing at me, the Oba. So I didn't do as well as last time. Well, actually last time I got about to the same point. I got sunk around this island because the carrier will stop here for a moment. What reason? For what reason ever? Before he continues. Now, of course I know the reason, because the time is just, it's still 8 minutes left in this mission, so to say. So that's the Tatsu. We will be able to sink him, I'm pretty sure about that. Cleveland is taking down enemy planes like it's nothing, and there is a Myogi battleship coming up there on the right. And I think that's that. Those are actually the last two enemies for now. Oh no, behind the Myogi is another battleship coming in. Just saw that on the map. Can you hit the carrier one more time? Ah, there's two Myogis. They were right behind each other, so you could see just one name. Cool. Oh, Akuma and a destroyer as well, Minakaze. I actually got sunk by a destroyer which came from this direction, so I'm wondering if they already sunk him, or if he didn't come this time, or with one of the ships that got sunk back there. So we did sink, my team did sink the second carrier. And you see the extraction point over here between these islands. 8.8 kilometers away. And this Cleveland will finish the secondary task, reaching the extraction. Reaching the rendezvous point before the Raptor does. Of course the Raptor is still parked behind this island. Because of this fleet. Or this attack squadron coming in from this side. There goes a destroyer. His aim is much better than mine. So he did rather well. Focusing fire would be a nice thing to do if you guys would focusing on the Kuma first and then the Kongo and the Myogi. Migo and Mio. The names were lining up so nicely you couldn't see the difference. The dive bombers did hit. I wonder if these are the dive bombers from our carrier or from the AI carrier. It's hard to say, because our carrier is also still alive, and the Cleveland just ran aground. Perfect. This salvo is gonna hit you, buddy. Maybe you're lucky. You were lucky. Calculated risk. Ooh, this one actually hit the bows of your ship. Right under the waterline. You probably shouldn't go... Yep, I was going to say, you probably shouldn't drive forward. You should have sailed backward. Try to sail backward. Another Cleveland. I guess those torpedo bombers are from our carrier. Not from the AI carrier, because they were pretty decent. The first salvo at least was. The second not so much. Dive bomber hits again. The Raptor decided to move now. Don't know if that is the smartest move to do from you, because you are on continuous fire from the enemy, and we actually lost our repair ship. We just have the ammunition and the aircraft carrier supply ship, a boat, and Siki Cimarron. Ouch. I guess this Cleveland is gonna sink anytime soon as well. The Fuso is still doing pretty well, and it just sank the Kuma. The Bogue, and okay. You probably should start to turn left, buddy. There's just two battleships left. They're actually sailing away. I'm wondering if they try to outrun or try to go away, or if they're just repositioning so they don't present that much of a broadside to us or to the rest of the allies still alive. Interesting choice to go so close to the island. Okay, they managed to sink the other battleship, so just the Congo is left. Ooh, you are kinda lucky. He misjudged the shots that badly. The dive bomber still going in for the for the Congo. Migo is his name. The AI captain's name. And there's another squadron of torpedo bombers coming in. Yeah, he is done for. But you're not gonna finish the secondary objective if you don't hurry up to go left. So I guess that's going to be a 4-star operation. Because we also didn't save all the other ships. Well, still, if he sinks the Raptor before he reaches, it's a moot point. We would have lost. So the Raptor is sending dive bombers as well. So I don't know who actually got the nice torpedo hits in before. But yeah, nobody is gonna outrun the Ranger, unfortunately. There we go. And now you're way too slow to turn around. The Ranger will reach the circle in a second or two. There we go. He reached the circle, and I think as soon as he's completely in, we will have... Nope, 2/3 needs to be in. So that we complete it. Time's up. Can't wait any longer. There we go. And I guess that's gonna be a 4-star victory. And just 3 stars. Because, okay, then I guess I didn't finish on 5 stars before. Because we didn't save this one as well. Let me check, actually. Well, first of all, the team score. I did very badly. Credit detailed report. Just 50k out of that. That's not good. Going back to the port. And let me just check, because if you click on here, you can see if you have actually finished. Whoops. If you have actually finished an operation with 4 or 5 stars. 4 stars. So Killer Whale and Raptor I did 4 stars. Aegis I did 5. And Defense of Naval Station Newport still just 1 star. I tried it a couple of times again, and I just don't manage to get a better rating in that. So, oh well. But it's a lot of fun. I'm hoping they bring out other missions next month or the month after that, or refine this one, or you can choose hard, something like that. It's still a lot of fun to play. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed me trying to achieve a good result and sucking at it. And like always, I hope you will come back for my next video. So one more time, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.